guys, we're here with another edition of Supercharged Car Reviews. We are taking a look at the very practical 2018 Honda Civic. If you're someone that's short on cash but you need a practical and reliable daily driver, this is a very good choice for you. So first starting off, the front is pretty similar with all the other 2018 Hondas. Not much to say there, but these lights, I mean, nothing that special, but they're pretty aggressive looking actually, and nice and bright. So around to the back, nothing all that special either. Here are your turn signals and your traditional crab-shaped brake lights. I don't quite know how I feel about them, but I guess they're alright. And also, all over this car, they also have some fake vents and stuff. Like right here, it's just plastic, fake, and around the front too. But it does make the car look more sporty. Now in the trunk, there is lots of room in here, which is partly why it makes this car so practical. Here are your releases for the seats. Fold those down, you can see that I have plenty of room to carry longer items like skis or whatever else I need to carry. So along the side, they have some nice curvature, which really makes it look sporty, and along with the air vents, it makes it look cool, even though it might not affect the performance at all. Maybe a little bit though. Also, these wheels are one of my favorite parts about the exterior. They look really cool and very, very sporty. So the interior is pretty nice for a car of this price. It's got cloth seats and, you know, some soft touch materials on the door, which is nice. And the steering wheel feels high quality. The unfortunate thing about not having the top trim, though, is that you get blank buttons. I paid $25,000 for this, and also on this side. But there's lots to praise in this cabin. Lots of just cool features that you can use. It's got lane keeping assist, active cruise with braking, and all that kind of stuff. And for this price, that's really good. So this particular Civic has 174 horsepower, and it's got a 6-speed automatic transmission. And it gives you handy stuff like an eco mode, so you can get better gas mileage and stuff like that. There are a few unfortunate things about this car, in the fact that it has manual seats. That sounded weird. One thing that I like about this car, and also don't like at the same time, is this center console thing. So you can't actually rest your arm without going down into this dip, but it also has a nifty feature of sliding around for wherever you want your drinks, which is kind of cool, but also limits your comfort. For the price, this infotainment screen is not that bad. It is a little bit dated looking, although it is easy to use. It's got dual zone climate control on here. Whoa. It's got a bunch of different features. Pretty much anything you'd need just right at your fingertips. And this car is not very expensive, and to get a screen like this, I am very, very surprised in how good it is. Alright, now let's talk about the volume and the sound. So the volume, apparently everyone hates the slider, which I can see why. It doesn't always work the best, but I mean, let's listen to some music. Let's try something else. What am I doing? No, no. Oh, no, no. Time to get into the back. So, back here, it's pretty plain Jane. There's a lot of plastic back here. I do have the center console that's quite low, but it has cup holders and can be used as an armrest. Let's see if there's anything else to talk about. Oh yes, there is one really cool feature. I can roll my window down. I was so excited to tell you about that cool feature of rolling the windows down, I almost forgot to test out the middle seat. So surprisingly, unlike most middle seats, this one is very comfy. And I mean very. It's got this really squishy material that really lets you sink in. It does have a hump in the middle of the floor, but it's not too big, and you can still put your feet here. And if you stuck your foot out, you could kick the gear shifter, which is great if you want to have an accident. I'm just kidding. There's still some cool stuff back here. For example, I have this little sliver of window right here. And when I turn my door from unlock to lock or lock to unlock, there's a little red decal to remind me that my door is unlocked. And I have a grab handle. So, in the front, glove compartment, which is not bad. It's got a decent amount of space. It's got vanity mirrors. Yeah. There's actually not that much to talk about. Alright, let's see what's under the hood. First of all, this hood is very heavy, and it's one of those hoods you have to get one of those stick things to put in it, which is quite unfortunate. Now, the engine doesn't really have any plastic coverings, which I love. It looks aggressive and sporty on a Civic. Unless you get the Type R. The Type R this is not. And then you have to carefully return the stick to its position and lightly close the hood without getting your finger smashed. So this car is very practical and cheap. So if you're someone either short on cash, a student, or just someone who wants a reliable car, this is for you. It's kind of a plain Jane, but it'll get you around campus, it'll get you to work, it'll get you to school, whatever you need it to do. This is the car for you. That rhymed. We'll see you in the next video. And I love this shifter. Oh, it feels so aggressive. I wish this car was a manual. I would just never take it out. That doesn't make sense. If it's a manual, you can't take it out. Oh. I wasn't accounting for a strange sounding seat. And very, very sporty. All right, guys. I mean, rolling.